Okay, so I'm going to try and explain to you what this thing on Fox is. When I talk about axis points, an axis means it can move in a circle or up and down on it. So watch. Here's the red. Well, let's just start with the blue. The blue would go like this. This is just showing you where this thing can move. Okay, that would be your let's just say that's your x-axis. X. That means that this cube can go this way or this way. Okay, the red means it can go this way or this way. But then you got the other one. Oops. This one that goes up and down. Now, the black one is T, it's time. And I'm just trying to get this set. Okay, so the red is the Y axis. All right, so do you get it? This cube can move along this line. This cube can move along this line. And it goes up and down, okay? Here. I always do this with the fucking lines. Okay, so if black is T, which is tau or time, right? Wherever this thing can move all around in here, okay? So let's say its direction is going, you're just looking at a piece of it, it's going from the bottom to the top, all right? And then that's it, and then it comes back around, okay? But as it's moving, it can move in any one of these other directions. So if it's moving in a straight line, you can actually, the thing can actually wind up over here, right? Which means this line and this line would move over, and you would now have this thing. It's how it moves in space and time. Now the black line would be here. See? And the red line would now be here. Do you understand what I'm saying? This is what the British flag is. It's just showing you how this thing can move around. So this thing went from here to here. The black line slid over this way. The red line just moved up, but it traveled along this one. If it went on the red line, it would be over here. And the red line would be here, the x-axis and the y-axis. Basically what it's showing you is this thing is able to move around this cube in another time and space. So basically what you've got is something that looks like this. Let me do this. I'll show you. Basically what you got is this. To make it easy for you, just so you understand. You've got a cube and a cube, and that little teeny cube inside can move anywhere it wants to go. So this box can go anywhere in here, but these three coordinates have to stay together. They all meet at the point in the center of the cube. I know this is confusing shit, but watch. There's another one. There's a z-axis, and that's the important one. Okay, so they all converge right here. The z-axis is this one. The z-axis is the one that it's shooting it off at an angle out away from it. In other words, this thing's moving around here in a basically a two-dimensional version. But this sends it off into the distance, into a, well, how do I say it? It's an skewed angle, and that's where your time and space shifts. I know this is hard to understand. In other words, this thing can go anywhere in here. Okay, you would see it here, but if it goes out at an angle in depth, then you would see it way out here, like this. Oops. You would see it really tiny, way over here, because now it's transversed into depth. Here it's only two-dimensional, but now it's got depth. That's what this green line is. The green line is sending it out. You following me? I know this is super confusing, and I'm just showing you a two-dimensional version versus a three-dimensional understanding. So here's your two-dimensional, where it can move all around here and it stays the same size. But your z-axis, this thing can move all around in here, and it's a thing of time and space. So basically, here's what you've got. Here's time, and then we would just do this here. You see how you got that like that, and then here's your z-axis, like I was telling you. So I don't know, it's just how I understand it. But when you see this, and they disguise it on the British flag, okay, I know they don't have green. But when you see this, understand it's physics, okay, but it also has their whole religious understanding of basically some Luciferian bullshit about how this place works. I'll do some more in-depth stuff on this, but it's a confusing shit. But you've seen this before, and then if we dip that down there, and if we dip it down here, and there. Ugh, I'm tired. Sorry I didn't make much sense on this one, but I will. But that's why they cued in on that.